Okay, guys, let's do a quick market briefing, a weekly one. All right. Okay. As you guys can see from the bigger time frame, we have this falling wedge that has broken up. We broke through this falling wedge, right? Then after that, we weaken down. We weaken up here, and it's starting to slide back into the trend line, right? As in right now, it looks really weak. Yeah. So, in order for this to go up, we have to bounce on this mini demand zone right here, which is lined up at the 0.5. But we wouldn't know that, right? We wouldn't know what's gonna happen. You can see it probably later on the update in 3 hours, where the future markets open. All right. So in this very little mini demand right here, um, we kind of have bullish signals. We kind of have a bullish signals right here, right? So at some point, this will jump up. This will jump up at the open tomorrow, but I don't really know where it's gonna stop, right? It might stop at this supply right here, but with this big of consolidation, I think we might stop somewhere right here. I think this is the 618 or something, or Fibonacci. Yeah, we might stop at the top right here or at the 0.5, but we can make a big profit coming up here, right? Can make a big profit coming up here. If we're missing this, right? If this gonna break out, right? Let's say this one is gonna break out here. Don't chase the move. Just chase the. It's gonna create a new demand, right? Well, once it creates a new demand somewhere right here, we'll pick it up and play call to the upside to 2.5. This is for down, and then if we broke through down here, right? If we want to play put, we need to see this demands gets broken, right? Once this demands gets broken, it's kind of hard to play put because we're at the bottom right now. We're at the bottom of the range, and then you want to play put, you get destroyed, right? What most likely is gonna happen is that you see this range, right? You see this range right here. Normally, they push it up, create a fake, create a trap, right, to go further up, trapping all the longs, and they push it back down. So they create more liquidity to go up here, or maybe like halfway here to the 618, creating like it's about to break again, and then trapping all the longs down to the back to the downside. All right. So if you want to play put, this level right here will be my point of interest. If I want to play put, this level will be my point of interest. And then also we have a supply zone right here, right? So entry for put should be somewhere right here, or it could be at the 0.5. So if it wants to reverse back, breaking this demand, right, it has to get weakened up here. We need to see some weakness, higher lows, whatever that is, higher lows, big selling, and then we'll catch the newborn supply, right? And that's for Dow. And then for SPY, oh man, it's almost the same thing. It's almost the same thing as for SPY. They have the same pattern, but let's see. So they both bounce at the 0.5. Right, they both bounce at the 0.5, and then as in for SPY, if it wants to break down, right, if it wants to break down, this demand right here needs to be broken. For Dow, it's this demand. For SPY, it's this demand. All right. Oh wait, for Dow is this mini demand. I think for SPY is gonna be this demand and this key level as well. I think it needs to break down. So yeah, this is the range. The same thing, if you want to break down this range, you gotta go up, creating liquidity for the shorts and smack it down. Alright, and then let's go do analysis on SPY. So I'm hoping that this will go down. And then also we have a very contradicting news that the Fed is providing liquidity for all banks to get out from the bonds, otherwise they're gonna fail again. So 2 trillion of quantitative easing has been pushed, right? Just for the bank to get out of their bond position, whatever. Right? And then let's go look at other stocks. If we want to play short, right? I think Nvidia is a good stock to play short, right? It has come up ridiculously high, and it has never been retraced, right? So for this, a retracement should look something like this. Go up, up, gets weak, and then down. And then see where the buyer is gonna buy, right? In this case, we need a consolidation on Nvidia, right? So we touch the main supply which is on top right here, right? This main supply, and I think it's pretty close to like Fibonacci's number as well. No, it's not even close to. Yeah, it's way past it. Yeah. So let's see what's gonna happen over here. I think it looks like it wants to pull back, right? Based on the looks of it, it wants to pull back. And we have a demand right here. Right. This could be a good risk to reward ratio. I'm looking very closely to it, but we have another demand right here, right? So we might come down here for about $3 up, and then might dip back down, depending on what's the market's looking like, right? Okay, so for put, I like to play Nvidia, but for point of interest of Nvidia, right? So we see this breaking down this level right here. This created, let's say if it gapped down, this created a new supply. Let's say Nvidia tomorrow opened right here, right? And then at the pre-market open, they consolidate over here, looking like a bullish formation, right? So what you want to do for Nvidia is to maybe catch to the upside, and then after you reach the supply zones, you see a bearish formation, or maybe like the shorters absorb all the buys, then we can look for put down to like the 50 maybe, like that's a good risk to reward, like about $10 move or something. Yeah, somewhere like $11 move. But let's see, in order for this to go down, like it has to stop right over here where you see like a buyers where you see the sellers are absorbing all the buyers orders, right? So that's for Nvidia. I think it's a good put play. And then on Amazon, it touches the key level as well. I think it's 618. Yeah, got rejected right at 618. Right? Maybe 618 or 0.5, I don't know. Oh, we still got more potential right here. Right? This is the main supply. So it has pullback. It has pullback already. Like you see, the impulse is not as long as Nvidia. So you can say this has pulled back already to this level. Right? Tomorrow, you might see it coming back down. If it holds over here, or maybe at the mini demand right here, if it holds, right, we have a chance to go we have a chance to go higher high, all the way up to the 618. This supply zones right here. I think the supply zone is too big. I'm gonna just put it this one just to be safe. Yeah, and it's exactly at the 618, right? So, but I'm gonna trim obviously at 102. If this pull back down, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy the dip, and then let's go further up here. Let's see on the higher time frames though. Yeah, it has potential to come up here. So it's gonna be a lower high, and then they're gonna push it back down. So for Amazon, this is the range that we're talking about. And then if you want to go further down, go up, then push down. Alright. I'm just being bearish right now because we haven't had any confirmation yet. And then as you can see from the beginning, we have a fake breakout to the upside, but they drag it back down, right? That's a macro and bigger time frame. The bigger time frame macro is actually bearish. Okay, then based on the news that Fed has provided liquidity, quantitative easing, it still has not reflected yet in the stock market that it's gonna be a bullish one. But if you want to invest, just go invest. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter where you invest actually. When do you invest? It doesn't actually really matter. Just don't time the market. It's too difficult. Then let's look at Tesla. Kind of interested. Let's see. Okay. So this is the daily on Tesla. Right? It keeps creating lower low, and this one is a fake to the upside, right? This one looks like a fake to the upside, but we failed halfway there, going to the up. We failed to break this trend, right? It failed. Instead of failing over here, we failed over here. Alright, it failed, broke down, and then creating another lower low, and then we held right at this demand, and then now it has come up significantly, but we never pulled back. This is not a pullback. We need to see the pullback right on the 0.5 or 618, right? We never really pulled back. So let's say we pull back. I think there's gonna be a pullback, but you just need to find the supply zones, right? The supply zones is probably from this peak down here. Okay, the supply zone is somewhere right here. It should be somewhere right here. Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, if you want to play put on Tesla, so there are a couple points that you need to see, right? This supply, if this fails, it's gonna be a head and shoulder, a big head and shoulder. And then let's say it stopped right here. Let's say stop right here. It's gonna be a head and shoulder, and then I'm gonna go reverse down, break this range up here, right? But from what it seems like, this bear flag has been completed, right? This bear flag has been completed. I think at the open it's gonna gap down, but let's see though. They might hold it on this level, bring it up, then push it down. Because that's what the market's looking like, but I don't know. And then erase this. And then for Apple, the supply zone has been broken, but we failed at this key level up here. We failed, and then this is looking bearish actually. This is looking bearish, but let's see. There should be a bear trap over here, and push it up, back to this level. So if you want to play put on Apple, right, this is the level that you want to play put. It's safer on this side than play put over here, or over here. It's even worse over here to play put. So there are a couple scenarios that you can pick up for Apple. Let's say if you want to go down, they're gonna bring it back up. Maybe it's gonna be a fake of a breakout of a trend, and then they're gonna make it looks weak right here, and then they bring it back down, right? That's the most likely scenario. But the perfect scenario is where they bring it up here, and then they drag it back down. That's the perfect scenario, right? There's a lot of good risk to reward over here. All right. Then for Amazon, oh, I already did Amazon. So Microsoft, right? It has been so bullish, really bullish. Okay, you see how far it is from the 8 moving average, and then it's creating a doji right here. It closed as a hammer, right? This could be a good risk to reward to play put. Back to the 8 moving average. This could be a great risk to reward. That's a big number right here, from 279 down to 265, right? But be careful. We broke this level, right? We broke this trend. Yeah, we broke this trend, creating a head and shoulder right here. We broke the trend, and then now I think this could hold on this level right here. This could hold, but let's see what it's doing. This is a bull flag, by the way. There's no sign of selling yet. It still wants to go up. Maybe tomorrow is the sign of selling right here. Go dip, back to supply, and then down to 73 or something. But still a good risk to reward. $5 move, right? $6 move, and yeah. What about QQQ? Okay, for those of you who are wondering, the supply that we're looking for is somewhere right here. Before, I think like no, the supply, yeah, in order to go down, like the supply that I'm looking for is right here. So 332,000 ish is the supply, and then right now SPY is at the demand right now, right? This is the bear flag on SPY. This is a bear flag, by the way, on SPY. So we bounce off this demand over here. I don't know. Like I think it has a chance to come up here. This is the 1 hour. It has a chance to come up here. Let's see. If the FOMC, maybe this is the FOMC rally to all the way up here, right? Well, let's see. Quantitative easing. That's a sign of pivot. Let's see. But I want to be bullish since this pattern right here is bullish, right? So I'm just gonna stay bullish for now, and see, and then hope for the best. Yeah. All right. I think that's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.